The year 1947 marked the end of British colonial rule in India. It also marked the birth of two new nations, India and Pakistan. The partition, however, was a deeply flawed process. It led to one of the largest mass migrations in human history. It also ignited widespread violence and bloodshed. Millions were displaced, and countless lives were lost. At the heart of this tumultuous partition lay the princely state of Kashmir. This region, with its predominantly Muslim population but ruled by a Hindu Maharaja, became a point of contention. Both India and Pakistan claimed Kashmir as their own. This dispute ignited the first war between India and Pakistan in 1947. The war ended in 1948 with the United Nations brokered ceasefire. Kashmir was divided along a line of control, with India controlling the majority of the territory. The partition's wounds run deep. The unresolved Kashmir dispute continues to cast a long shadow on the relationship between India and Pakistan. It has become a source of immense suffering and a constant threat to peace and stability in the region. The conflict between India and Pakistan has played out over decades. It is punctuated by wars, military standoffs, and numerous instances of cross-border violence. Each conflict has deepened mistrust and made the path to peace even more elusive. In 1965, a second war erupted between India and Pakistan. The war was sparked by Operation Gibraltar, a covert Pakistani operation aimed at infiltrating and annexing Kashmir. The conflict ended in a stalemate. However, it further solidified the division of Kashmir. The 1971 war witnessed the most decisive military victory for India. The war led to the creation of Bangladesh, formerly East Pakistan. The Simla Agreement, signed in 1972, aimed to normalize relations. It called for a peaceful resolution of disputes through bilateral negotiations. The Kargil War of 1999 marked a dangerous escalation in tensions. The conflict was triggered by Pakistani troops infiltrating Indian-controlled territory in the Kargil district of Kashmir. India launched Operation Vijay, a military operation to evict the intruders, leading to a 2-month-long conflict. Kashmir lies at the heart of the India-Pakistan conflict. It is a region of immense beauty, often referred to as paradise on earth. However, for decades, Kashmir has been a battleground. Both India and Pakistan claim the entire region of Kashmir as their own. India maintains that Kashmir is an integral part of its territory. It points to the instrument of accession signed by the Maharaja of Kashmir in 1947. Pakistan, on the other hand, argues that the predominantly Muslim population of Kashmir should have the right to self-determination. The people of Kashmir have borne the brunt of this conflict. They have endured decades of violence, militarization, and human rights violations. The region remains heavily militarized, with a large presence of Indian security forces. Section 4. Living under the shadow of Armageddon, the nuclear threat. The India-Pakistan conflict took on a terrifying new dimension with the advent of nuclear weapons. Both countries conducted nuclear tests in 1998, signaling the emergence of a dangerous nuclear arms race in South Asia. The specter of nuclear war hangs heavy over the region. A nuclear exchange between India and Pakistan would have catastrophic consequences. It would result in millions of deaths, widespread environmental devastation, and unimaginable suffering. The international community has a critical role to play in mitigating the nuclear threat in South Asia. Dialogue, diplomacy, and confidence-building measures are essential to prevent further escalation and promote nuclear restraint. Section 5. The path ahead towards a lasting peace. The path to peace between India and Pakistan is arduous and complex. However, it is a path that must be pursued with unwavering determination. There is no alternative to dialogue and diplomacy. A lasting solution to the Kashmir dispute must address the aspirations of the Kashmiri people. They have been the primary victims of this conflict. Their voices must be heard, and their human rights must be protected. People-to-people contacts, cultural exchanges, and economic cooperation can help bridge divides and foster understanding. It is time for India and Pakistan to break free from the shackles of history and work towards a future of peace, progress, and shared prosperity.